Hey, Nat here. Welcome to Newsbreak. Well, Netflix has decided to team up with Microsoft to offer a new, cheaper subscription plan that has ads. Oh, get out of here! It comes after the company's reported its first loss in subscribers in more than a decade earlier this year. Here's Amal.
Oh, Netflix time. Have you tried our tasty soup? It's warm and sweet, just like my jumper. It's a family recipe that goes back 100...
What? Yeah, seeing ads on Netflix, well, isn't something we usually see. But that's set to change. They're now teaming up with Microsoft to introduce a cheaper subscription option that runs ads.
Why? Well, there's less of you guys now.
Where'd they go? Last month, Netflix lost 2 million subscribers after losing 200,000 more earlier in the year.
Okay, but why? Netflix prices have gone up, which turns off some customers.
And you've got more streaming services than ever competing for eyeballs.
And there's also Yep, Netflix says there's about 100 million people who use someone else's account instead of their own, so they're gonna get tougher on that. Don't share that password.
Okay, I won't. But what happens if I don't want ads?
Well, don't worry. The ad service will run alongside other subscriptions, so if you don't want ads, you'll just have to pay a little bit more.
Okay, got it. But can I get back to my show now?
Oh, yeah. Back to Newsbreak.
Sydneysiders, you might want to steer clear of the Harbour Bridge tonight because it's turning maroon. It's all to do with a bet between the New South Wales and Queensland Premiers. The deal was if New South Wales won State of Origin, Brisbane's Story Bridge would turn blue. And if Queensland won, well, the Harbour Bridge would get a makeover. Now we're about to meet some players from a new women's footy league in remote Northern Territory. It's got people in the area pretty excited, and some of the players have their sights set on the AFLW. Check it out.
These women finally have the opportunity to play footy for their hometown.
Everyone know everyone's names?
And they are determined to do it right.
If you're handballing it, you should be handballing it perfectly.
These are players from the brand new Women's Football League in the Barkly region of the Northern Territory, an area that includes Tennant Creek and dozens of other remote communities. It's been a long time coming, especially for 15-year-old Nishani.
For a long time, there wasn't really any footy for girls here in Tennant, and that was one of the reasons why I left and went to Darwin so I could play, because football is like what I do, it's my hobby. I would literally do anything just to play a footy game.
The competition will include 4 teams, with some women travelling hours just to get to their games. The plan is to grow the competition over the next few years. And for players like Nishani, it's hopefully a stepping stone to the AFLW.
That is like my dream. I want to complete it, and it's one of my goals in life, what I want to do, what I want to achieve, and I'll do anything to do that. Nothing will stop me.
They really need to slow it down with this Nat cloning machine. It's getting crowded in here. This is what happens when 1,600 strangers from Brisbane join forces to sing a song together. And yes, that tune, which you've probably heard a million times lately, is Kate Bush's 1985 song, Running Up That Hill. This video has been trending online, eventually reaching the ears of Kate Bush herself, who sent along a special message of appreciation to the group. Now to Sri Lanka, where people have been dancing and celebrating after hearing the news that their president has resigned. There have been some huge protests over the past few weeks, with a lot of people blaming the government for the country's economic problems. But now they're hoping with the old leaders out, they can get back on track.
The whole country will celebrate today because it's a big victory.
And finally, if 2's company and 3's a crowd, what's 6,500? A lot of people. They all swam 1.5 kilometres across Lake Zurich in Switzerland for the annual lake crossing event. Oh, don't they all look like little cherries in those bright pink caps? Well, that's all from us this week. We'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend.